Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Justin. Today I'm looking at the AiLooper and Tuner pedal from AiTone. Alright, so I'm just going to cycle through the functionality and some of the things that you can do with this pedal. So as you can see, there are four main controls on this. There is the volume knob up at the top, and that controls the volume of the entire unit. There are the two buttons labeled Tuner, and then there is the foot stomp switch on the bottom there as well. If you press the two buttons at the same time labeled Tuner, that turns the pedal into tuning mode, and then to exit tuning mode, you just hit that main stomp switch. You can see the small left and right arrows above those two buttons. Using those two buttons one at a time will switch between which loop or which song you're currently working on. You can have up to 9 at the same time within the pedal. And then the stomp switch on the bottom is what controls the actual looping functionality of the pedal. So when you first turn the pedal on, it'll automatically go to loop number 1, and it will just show a screen like this with the number 1 in the center there. So hitting that stomp button will start recording the first track or the first layer on your first loop. That small red light in the corner there just means it's recording that first stem of the first loop. Whenever you're finished recording a layer, just hit that stomp again and it'll start the playback of the loop, including the last recording that you just made. When the blue lights are going around the outside like this, it means that it's just playing back the loop that you currently have recorded. So then to record the next layer, you'll just start your playback again, and as soon as you're ready to start recording that next bit, just hit it one more time to turn those lights red and turn it back into recording mode. So here I'll add just sort of a clean, bassy line underneath what we have already. And if you ever want to redo that last take, all you got to do is hold down that stomp switch and it'll undo the last recording that you made. And if you make a mistake and accidentally undo the last recording but you want to put it back in there, just hold it down again to redo and put it back in. If you want to stop the playback at any time, you just double tap that stomp and it'll go to this stop mode with that blue ring around the outside. Alright, so I guess the last thing to do is just add a little bit of a lead on the top here. And if you'd like to move the loops that you've recorded on here onto your computer, you can use that USB port right here to transfer the files directly into your computer. Alright, so let's just run through a couple more examples of some stuff you can do with this. One thing that's really convenient about this pedal is if you are running on the playback mode, so you've got those blue circles chasing around the edges. If you want to start recording the next layer, when you hit that stomp, it won't start recording right away, but rather it will wait till the end of the loop so that all of your different layers are all starting and stopping at the same time. So with a looper pedal, you're oftentimes not going to be as tight as you might be playing with a band or playing against a recording or with another musician. You're kind of trying to coordinate hitting the pedal at the same time that you're coming around to the end of the measure that you're playing with your instrument, and it can sometimes get a little bit sloppy. But two applications that this is really fun with One is to kind of create a sound in a song by layering different parts on top of each other. You can have a bass part and a rhythm guitar part and a clean part and an arpeggiated part all on top of each other, and kind of write the song based off of that without having to actually record every single part within your DAW. And the second application is to create a backing track for you to solo over and practice leads over that. It's a little more fun than just practicing without anything behind you. Alright, so this is a great option for anyone looking to try out a looper pedal. Whether you are writing a song and you want to have some chords running underneath the top line melodies that you're writing, or if you're playing in a coffee shop and you need some rhythm guitar underneath the leads that you're playing, or even if you just want to have a bunch of different instruments stacked on top of each other and layer them all together, sort of like what Ari Herstand does, this little guy is a great option for any of those. The built-in tuner is super convenient, so you can even replace the current tuner on your board with this guy, and its nice slimline design won't take up a whole lot of space on the board. It's got a nice sturdy construction and a good simple user interface, so it's a great option for anyone looking to try out a looper pedal. Thanks so much for watching.